It is, guys, your boy Roll Jay-Z. So we're back at again another video. So for today's video, it's a little bit different, man. We got the Junkyard 2JZ. So look, man, as y'all know, I got a 2JZ GTE, you feel me, in my GS300. So what happened was I got the head redone. I always look, all right, so look, I always had a problem with cylinder 6. First it would misfire, then I really didn't have power in that car, so I really couldn't, you know, do no hood rat stuff. So come to find out, cylinder 6 is low compression. So what I did is went to the junkyard, put a motor out of a 2000 GS300. When you go looking for cars, you want to look for cars that have been wrecked. If it looked like a perfectly good car, do not pull the motor out because it most likely got motor damage. So we pulled one that got the airbags exploded on the inside, passenger side and driver side. And then, man, this is the best looking one that they had there, you feel me? So I just went off the looks of it and I checked the oil and stuff like that. And then I'm gonna put it on the stand and probably check the oil pan and stuff like that, you feel me? It's not something slight, but yeah, man, here it is. So it was a lot cleaner, but if y'all know, at the junkyard they got oily engine hoist, so the chain was just grinding all on that. But the valve cover was clean before I did my stuff. But yeah, man, we're gonna pressure wash it, clean it up. So what I did was right now was I couldn't get the torque converter off. So what happened was I had to buy it. So basically I'm finna probably take this back because they taxed me $80 for it, something that I don't need. So basically my transmission is good in my GS, so we just gonna, you feel me, the slider got a little oil. But this motor, because what I did was I took off the whole front end, thought they was gonna give me it cheaper, but they didn't. So basically had a brand new water pump, brand new starter, brand new AC compressor and everything. And the only reason I bought this one, look up here, cam seals are not leaking on this bad boy. So these are known for leaking cam seals, and y'all see the cams was clean. All the other motors, the cams was dirty. It was oil all down there. Like, this is just minor stuff right here, and this is common oil stains right here and stuff. We're gonna go ahead and pressure wash it, put that thing on the engine stand right there and bust it down. But as of right now, you feel me, you're gonna probably go ahead and take that torque converter back, because that's $80, nigga. That's oil, that's antifreeze. But I'm probably running still water in this one to break it in, everything. And just go ahead and flip it over and check the oil pan for any debris, stuff like that. But man, let's get to it. So look, man, we are underneath the car right now and draining the transmission and loosening up any wires from the wire harness, as far as from the starter and stuff like that. And but I'm kind of new to this stuff. But yeah, man, we're draining the transmission right now. I got to remove the ground that's connected to the transmission. Then I got to remove like other little lines and stuff like that. But yeah, man, we go crazy with it, you feel me? So yeah, we gonna put this whole thing out probably hopefully today, but as of right now my head is hurting, so we're gonna see. We got a few more connectors, and man, this is like my third time ever like taking a motor in and out, so anybody can really do it. And hope y'all enjoy this video for all the young mechanics or mechanics that's my age, or people that work on their car in general, you feel me? But yeah, man, we finna go ahead and loosen the rest of these connectors, and I'll be right back. Alright, so we got the motor out. So what I'm gonna probably do is get some degreaser, degrease it and pressure wash the grease off the engine bay while the motor is out. Then I'm gonna show you a few things with the motor that I picked up from the junkyard. Alright, so even though that I pressure washed the motor then I have oil nowhere on here on the front part of the motor. So that's a good thing. Then right here on the BBTI cams, or on the cams and stuff, y'all see how clean the cams are? And I did not pressure wash these cams. I left them how they are. And you see how clean each one of these cams is itself. They don't look old or crusty or none of that. And look inside there, you feel me? No rust, no nothing. So this motor had a brand new water pump, brand new alternator, and a brand new AC condenser. But I took all that stuff off because I thought they was gonna get a motor cheaper than me, but they didn't. Then we took the valve cover off. So look at this right here. Look how clean this is. So this is all the stuff that you want to do at the junkyard. Take a valve cover off, look at the cams where they sit. This is immaculate. This looks so clean. And I look at the head. Like, It got a little bit of dirt right there, but this is still a clean head, because all the other heads that was there, all the other motors, all this was covered in oil. All the cams was covered in oil. So that's the things you want to look for. And you want to, if you could, flip it over and look and take off the oil pan. That's what I did at the house, but I don't think I got that on camera. And I looked at the strainer of the oil pan and stuff like that. All right, so this is how the oil pan look. It's really no metal material nowhere. It's only like little chunks of like the gasket maker when we took the pan off. But yeah, man, this is a good sign. But you want to do this when you're at the junkyard. Like, it's really no material in here. Like, this is like the only stuff that you really see. It's really just black gunk from, like I said, the oil pan itself. But yeah, man, this is a good condition motor. I picked the right one in my opinion. You feel me? But yeah, man. Alright, so it is the next day, so we got a lot of stuff done. We pressure washed the engine brake, the transmission, and we got most of the accessories onto the new motor. So all I really got to do now is really set the timing and get that set to point. So that's what we finna do. I'm finna pull the motor out so y'all have some sunlight so the video be right. So let's get to that. Alright, so I hope this help you. So how I time my motor is I always do slit, slit, slit. So you see on the crank, it got this little keyway and it got the slit right there. So line the slit up with the dot that's on the block. Line the exhaust side slit to this little lump right here. Then you line the other one up to here. So what you got to do is you got to line it up towards the dot and you got to rotate it fully to the right. So it lock, cause this is a movable cam right here, as y'all can see. So what you want to do is kind of line it up with a dot, and you just want to fully rotate it to the right so the slit is lined up. So because this gear on the VTI side is, I guess it got what, 30 degree of play in it. So you want to lock it fully to the right. So you see how I lock it and I can't move it no more. Lock it to the right and it should be lined up with the slits at the top. So slit at the bottom to the dot. So this is top dead center because you see the keyway. Slit on the exhaust side. It's not going to line up completely. It's off at an angle like this. It's going to be like that, but as y'all can see, it's still lining up. It's going to be like that. It's not going to be straight. It's going to be like that. Then on this side, it should be straight. You saw it straight on. And this gear is at an angle like that, but it's still lined up. This one, straight on. So hopefully this help y'all real quick. And the cam lopes in the front should be up like this. You saw this is up and this is up, and you can see all this stuff on the diagram to search I guess torque specs of 2J, and they got all information. But this is how the cams look. So you copy this how this look, but like I said, you want to do the slits. Alright, so look, I don't want to confuse y'all on timing. The first time I ever did it, I bent the valves because I had the bottom end at the slit, and that's top dead center, and I had the gears on the dot, and that's 30 degrees off timing. So basically messed the valves up. So what I always do now is, all right, so this is going to be wrapping up the video. So basically we got the timing done. It took me like an hour just to do it because the timing belt kept slipping the timing off, but we got it all the way. It's timed, it's ready to go. Lines are still lined up and everything. So that's the main focus. Make sure your timing is right, you feel me? Then this is going to be wrapping the video. But yeah, man, if you're new to the channel and you enjoyed this video, make sure you drop a sub to the channel, and peace out. You feel me?